Good morning. Thank you for coming in to see me today. As I'm sure you know, the reason I called you to come in, I wanted to go over the results from the lab test that we ran last week. And I'm sure in the past you've gotten these results in the mail or by telephone, but today I felt like we needed to go over these in person because I'm sure you're going to have some questions, and I feel like those questions deserve answers. Unfortunately, the test results have concluded that you have cells in your body that are mutating in an unusual manner. And quite simply put, this means that I'm afraid you've developed cancer. Now, I know you have many questions for me, but first I have an important question for you. Do you have a support system, family, friends in the area? Are you working outside of the home? No? Okay. Are you okay? Is there anyone that I can call for you? Nurse? Nurse?
What an impact those words, "You have cancer," can bring to your heart, your mind, and your emotions. You're riddled with shock and fear, and you're even finding it hard to breathe. To say the least, news like this is devastating. Questions are whirling through your head. Am I going to live? How can this happen to me? And then thoughts of, how am I going to tell my family and friends? Can I afford this? Will I lose my job? Will I lose my hair? These are only the beginning of the many thoughts and questions when someone hears those words, "You have cancer." And then there's the reality of the diagnosis and the treatment plan. What is ahead now that you have heard those words? Do you remember the first question the doctor asked before everything went dark? The question, do you have a support system? Well, that is where HopeAbounds becomes a stronghold through the many needs one faces during a cancer journey. Listen to just a few of the comments and even hear their strength that some of the ladies share from one of the HopeAbounds programs.
You know, my husband has no idea what I do from 8 to 5 outside of my job, how many permission slips I'm signing, the lunchbox I'm making. She called me and said, "Oh, we can get you in on Monday." So I went on Monday, and sure enough, he said, "You might want to take the day off because I don't want to have to call you and tell you you have breast cancer."
The most compelling thing that I've noticed is the compassion. And what I mean by that is they are willing to find every resource available they have access to for the patient to provide whatever needs are necessary, whether it's a financial need or if it's a support need.
It was so strange to sit in this room with other women and be able to say, "I'm mad." And they understood.
After my cancer diagnosis, I felt very alone. I was desperately needing some type of support system. Been online, I had done everything that I knew possibly to do, and there was just absolutely nothing out there for colon rectal. I fortunately ran into someone who invited me to a Celebrate Hope luncheon. I attended the meeting, and I have met such wonderful and strong women.
Don't allow yourself to get stuck in the diagnosis because you have cancer, but cancer doesn't have to have you. There's always hope. And if you have hope, that's everything.
One of the most requested programs of HopeAbounds is the one-to-one patient advocacy support. This is where HopeAbounds works to assist with any cancer diagnosis for women, and also to assist parents of children who have received a cancer diagnosis. These two programs, Women of Hope and A Kid's Hope, become the patient's advocate, working together with the survivor and their family to provide information and services that are individually based on their circumstances and their household needs. These support services educational opportunities, patient advocacy, and financial assistance are provided free of charge to those in active treatment. It is extremely important that they find the help needed to understand the recommended cancer treatment and that they have a strong confidence in the medical team that will administer that treatment. Another part of the patient advocacy is to help connect you with other community resources that can assist you and your family. As one faces the many effects of this cancer journey, the HopeAbounds patient advocate will be there to help with a multitude of resources, plus offer words of comfort, encouragement, and hope. Through a Kids Hope program, HopeAbounds works to assist you if you need to stay with your child or teen in the hospital. You might need bedding provisions, hygiene supplies, gas cards, meal cards, and parking fees. These are just some of the needs HopeAbounds tries to assist you with. HopeAbounds understands that you don't know what you don't know. Through many diverse educational programs, you can learn about what is happening as you begin your treatment journey. There are programs about different types of cancers, education that you can utilize to help with your recovery, and also preventative measures. There are several programs that could possibly help prohibit a diagnosis or a recurrence by knowing the genetic history within your family. It is the desire to bring the awareness of current information, medical technology, and treatment options to you. Through educational videos within the website, you will be able to be empowered through knowledge. It's important that you heal and become stronger as you face the challenges ahead. To do so, HopeAbounds wants to walk beside you, inspire and encourage you. And not only you, but your co-survivors. That's your family and your friends. HopeAbounds' mission and commitment is to be there for you as you face this cancer journey. No one should have to face cancer alone. You may have a good support system, but some just don't know where to turn and feel that they have no one who understands. HopeAbounds wants to be there for you. Hopefully, you personally will never hear those words. But if you do, you can be a part of a support system where hope abounds.